Fun fact, FF, my 2 cents, life happenings, blah, all of those things. But I do label them fun fact to be consistent in some way. This piece of hair is just not, it was going where it was supposed to go, and now it's, but it's fun fact number 6. And um, recently I went to my bar that is my karaoke spot, the one that I've been going to for a year and a half to almost 2 years, I think. And when I first started going, it was somebody was supposed to go with me. And we had set it up and we were going to go together. And he started being an asshole towards me and distancing himself. And it was, um, we weren't dating or anything, but I thought we were friends. And he started treating me not like a friend. And kind of figured out what was happening and why he was doing it, but I was hoping he could be more mature. But he's very young, and so I don't know what I was expecting. A friend of mine said, "You gotta understand, he's immature. Like, I know you know somebody the same age as him that's like super wise and mature and with it, and he's like extremely immature." And I'm like, "Oh, I get it now. That's why he responded and was treating me the way he was." But we were supposed to go out, and I was going to try this new place for karaoke. I had been someplace else with another friend who wasn't really happy with me either and didn't really want me showing up at their karaoke place. And so I was looking for a new place because I really liked it. And when I was younger, we didn't really have places like that. We could go dance a lot, but karaoke or open mic weren't huge. So I went to karaoke. So I went to karaoke by myself just to even get away from this person and not deal with them and their attitude. But there was a big blow up that night, and I just went and I was really emotional, I think. And I sang like Never Enough, A Million Dreams, Waving Through a Window, some other really, some songs that were really depressing too. And No More I Love You, stuff like that. Um, and then went there a lot through a lot of the changes that went through at the bar and with the karaoke, and became really good friends with the KJ and went to their house for parties. And then he had a problem with where he was living and had to move out recently. And so those parties stopped. And then I also went to a yacht club with him a few times when he did karaoke. And that was really a lot of fun. I met a lot of good people, sang with a lot of really nice people. And they were really good times. And um, found out just actually this I'm putting this out there a little bit. So um, I'm scheduling this, obviously. So last night, um, I was told he's not going to be there anymore. Tonight that I'm recording this on, which is the next night after I found out, he's not going to be there. Tonight is his last night. It feels like an end of an era, end of a family, but um, and I've been going there for almost 2 years now. And when I first started, the people who I started with aren't there anymore. People have come and gone, and some people have come and come back, and it's just been, but a lot of like the people that worked there stayed the same, and it just was like a place that I could feel safe and sing and sometimes dance, and sometimes have wine and sometimes of cranberry juice and tonic water, but it was a good place for me to go. Probably gonna have to find a new place, but my friend KJ said I can still bring my equipment to your house and we can do a party. Let's just do that. Um, but it's kind of sad in a lot of ways. Because a lot of these people, I've seen them go through things the past 2 years and in their family. Um, but a lot of people are like really upset about it, I think. And for me, it just feels like I've been writing it a lot lately, and I think saying it a lot lately. Ch-ch-ch-changes. Face the strains. Ch-ch-changes. Look out, you rock and rollers. Yeah, I've been writing it and I've been saying it. Ch-ch-ch-changes. Um, yeah, I think maybe part of me knows I need, because like through time, it's like I went there when I went through the thing with the online dating guy who I fell in love with and who wanted me to be his girlfriend and we were supposed to meet and we never met. Um, and that broke my heart hugely. And I'd be at karaoke and he would call and we would talk. Um, and when I broke up with him, I was at karaoke. And so there's been a lot of things that happened there, or I went there because I needed to not be home or not be where I was at. I needed to be someplace else I felt safe. And it was that place for me. And I guess maybe I need to expand my horizons and find a new place, or maybe um, it's time for changes and growth and all of that stuff. I know I won't lose touch with my friend, JD, as will tell you. I know I won't lose touch with my friend, JD, because we are friends. I mean, he came to the Christmas party, so yeah, we're friends. He knows where I live. You don't. You don't. But he does. He knows where I live. And I know we'll continue to be friends because there's a genuine love there for each other and understanding and an appreciation. So I know we'll remain friends. It is a little bit sad because now we live just like not very far away from the place. We can walk there, and now we're not going to be going there anymore. There's no way. There's other places around that have KJs and karaoke, but somebody said nobody's as good as him. And it's true because he would tell you, oh, you sing that song well, but maybe you might want to do your upper range on that. Or you sing that song well, but you know what song you'd really sing well? Try this one. Or if you were having a bad night and your voice just wasn't 100%, or you were trying a new song and he knew it, he would kind of like help you out. And if there was background singing in the song and it wasn't on the track for the karaoke, he would sing the backup. He would sing with you and he would support you. And then he put effects on your voice, like at certain notes when he knew you were hitting something really hard and he wanted it to last with an echo on it a little bit longer, a little reverb. He'd put some of that on it and stuff. So he was like and he knew people's names. He greeted people when they came in. If he saw you come in and you were late and it looked like you really needed to sing, and there wasn't a lot of time left, he would try to shove you in there. It was, and he mixed, like we have a lot of tourists in this area. He would mix the tourists with the regulars. He would do a thing like if somebody new came and they seemed like they were a little unsure or shy or something, he'd have them sit with me because he'd see me going around telling people they needed to sing because there were times I sang 12 songs in a night in a few hours and the bartender was like, yeah, the wine's on us because you just put on a concert. It was like me, JD, and Mikey T or something. It was like three of us. So, it's the end of the era for me, but things change. And maybe that means that my time is going to be more limited and I won't be able to go anyhow. Or maybe it means I'm going to find a new place to go. Or maybe JD will find a new place and it's probably going to be like 60 miles away or something. But maybe he'll find a new place where he can karaoke, he can KJ, and we'll all show up there. We know it because he's the best KJ in this area. And I'm not the only one that says that. I haven't experienced all the KJs, but I've experienced a lot of them. And a lot of them play favorites a little bit, but and their friends and stuff like that, yeah, they don't. And JD would kind of, but he was really probably the most fair out of all the KJs that I knew. So tonight's his last night. I'm gonna have to change my clothes and get dressed. I was making him a goodbye gift for, not like I'm not gonna see him again, but just the past 2 years of memories. I thought I had a lot more pictures, and I do have some pictures, but some of them had his ex-wife in them, so I'm like, oh look, there's Bree. Ooh, there's the ex-wife now. Um, so I didn't put those on the collage of pictures that I made and framed for him, and I made a lighted bottle and stuff like that, and I'll give that to him tonight. But I probably should put like some clothes on. I'm just kind of in a sweater and some sweats right now, and been working hard today. Did my laundry, but I haven't folded it. But fun fact number 6 is kind of changes, but it's kind of like losing a safe place with my adopted singing family and hoping we can find a place to sing still, but also hoping that JD finds a place to karaoke. And the reason why he's leaving isn't because he wants to. I know it's the money because they owe him thousands of dollars that they haven't paid him for doing his job. So, and it was like, okay, Monday and Thursday are karaoke nights from 9 to 12. Then it was, okay, we're going to add Friday, and Friday's going to be 9 to 1. Then it was okay, we're going to take away Monday, and we're going to do Thursday and Friday. Thursday will be 9 to 12, and Friday will be 9 to 1. It was like, okay, we're going to do Thursday and Friday, but they're both going to be 9 to 12. And you're going to have to do silent karaoke, so we all wore headphones. And then and now it's Thursday and Friday, 7 to 10, without headphones, and tonight's the last night. So, fun fact number 6, changes, keep on singing and finding safe places, and it just means maybe it's time to shake things up. So, hope all is well. I know there's been a lot in the news about Felon 47. I'm not going to talk about it right now. But yeah, I think you know how I feel already if you've been paying attention to my fun facts. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Anyway, ciao, Bubs.